Hey, everybody. Musha the Scribe, sending all light, love, and healing energy to all the celestial beings of the cosmos. I'm going to entitle this video here, Total Recall Part 2. And I will be sure to link Total Recall Part 1 in the description because I'm about to take y'all for a ride, yo. For real. As a lot of y'all already know that follow me and stuff, that whole situation that night had me shook up. Elvis style. I was all shook up, you hear me? It was extremely different and hard to explain, but now that I've let a few days go by and I'm now out of that situation or event, I can fill y'all in and let y'all know exactly what was going on, okay? So, I was being contacted by a woman on my YouTube channel, and she kept saying to reach out to her, and she knew me from a different place and time and things like that. And I was very skeptical at first, but something in my mind kept telling me, yo, you need to speak to her and see what's going on with this for real. So I got into contact with her. We spoke for a few days, and things got extremely deep, extremely fast. She knew things about me that a lot of people I've known for my whole life don't know about me. And then it was anatomical things. She knew like my favorite songs, colors, musicians, places I like to shop at. What else? The name I almost named my daughter. Uh, Shit, man. What else? As y'all know, I lucid dream very vividly a lot, and I had started drawing the images and posting them onto this channel, the dreamscapes, right? She physically took photos of these places and sent them to me, and they were the same places, that I was trying to illustrate, through drawing these places I've been visiting on the astral realm. And that building I showed y'all, it was like a 3-section house or whatever. Come to find out, it was a base, like a refugee camp. And apparently, I had saved her and some other people from this camp, and we were staying there and things, and then things took a turn for the worse or whatever. And she was like in on the 3D plane, she was a refugee from, where did she say? Somewhere on the French border or something, and ended up getting out of there and escaping to Germany and all that. And it blew my mind, man. Because it's one thing to tell me about myself, but it's another thing to show me things I've seen that I couldn't explain from my dreams and shit. That's what took it to the next level, and I was like, okay, I need to speak to you more. So we talked more. She sent me more photos and things, and these are all places I've been in dreams and on the astral plane and shit. And even her herself, I recognized her voice. I recognized her face. I just didn't know from where. You feel me? And it bugged me out a little bit. So, the continuing night, she gave me more information. I meditated on things more. I had some crazy ass lucid dreams following these conversations and was traveling all over the place. And in a nutshell, she was saying, like, when you go to sleep, you travel and you're still you, but you're living different lives. And I'm like, fuck, that's different. Because for the most part, if I lucid dream or travel on the astral, I can remember. But apparently, all those times I couldn't remember, I was out doing a whole lot of shit. And she was like helping me trace my past self and alternate self, because with this situation, it wasn't even like I've met her at different points in different lifetimes, and we spoke about some shit that happened and Babylonian times that I would rather not get into right now. But the more current one was 2017, and she gave me the exact date, and I was like, shit, man, I call that the date. I want to say it's August 21st, 2017. I would like to call that the date where a nigga woke up for real. I was out doing research and journalism underneath the eclipse that day, and ever since, my consciousness has been in like overdrive. So, I kept that date on a personal note, have never discussed that or anything besides with Leo, who I was with that day, and that went with me through that shift that happened with that eclipse and everything. And this ended up being the same day that she escape whatever was going on with her and crossed the border, and ended up meeting me on the astral plane. And according to her, we lived together on the astral plane for what felt like months and shit. And it was nuts. The rooms that I drew that day and the building and everything, she sent me the photo and the location of that place. And it is an actual place that exists. And I saw it and I just was like, holy shit. you know, it, it took me for a loop, man. And then, so I'm like, okay, there's some type of connection with you from past lives, obviously, to where you went through all this and you've been looking for me for 3 or 4 years, and then you find me on YouTube and you hit me with all this information and I'm able to verify most of this information. This shit was crazy. So then I thought things were cool. I thought we would be able to, build like a friendship because her energy was extremely familiar to me. And then everything went bad, y'all. Everything went so bad. It went so left. Apparently, the astral or past version of me or whatever is way more demonic. I've seen some shit and been through some shit in my life that I was able to verify with her and she was able to verify with me. But the version of me that she was looking for was like super low vibrational. And I feel like she missed that part of me, you feel me? And I was like, I can't do that. I appreciate all the information, and there's a lot of truth in what you're saying and whatnot, but I'm not that way here. All right. So like, I apologize for anything I put you through astrally or previously in another life or whatever. Trying to be as nice and still show love, as I always do. But man, she started like disrespecting me and just saying shit, and it's crazy because like the only person in this world right now that knows what buttons to push with me to make me revert back to that like gang banging angry state I used to be in is my children's mother. And this woman here knew the exact same things to say, how to say them, how to act, and things. And I can't lie, y'all, it started to piss me off. So I'm still trying to talk to her respectful and everything. And the shit took me for a loop. She was like, your energy is torture and you're different and things. And I didn't know how to receive this. So I'm like, okay, well, like, I'm so confused and lost now because you pretty much just shifted gears on me completely. And it's crazy because I got a tarot reading the day before that. And they said that the veil would be lifted on someone who just re-entered your life from your past. And that shit happened instant. And she just completely changed up and shit got dark. And I was just like, okay, like, I wish, you nothing but joy and love in your life. Continue to do you and everything and all that. And she was hitting me with the, man, I knew you were going to say that because that's what you said before and all this shit. So I ended up just cutting that whole thing down. I respectfully said my goodbyes and whatnot. And as fast as she popped up, y'all, she's gone. No trace of her. Gone. Gone in the wind. So I figured I would let y'all in on that. This is Total Recall Part 2, man, because I noticed it rewatching the video myself. Like in the moment when I was recording, trying to talk about it and shit, I knew I was uneasy. But when I rewatched it, I could really tell how uneasy I was. And it is very hard to startle or shake me. And this whole situation was crazy, man. And yeah, that's it for real. Like I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm missing now. Shit, I think that's pretty much everything about it. If I can, and the other thing with the Babylonian stuff, that'll be for Total Recall Part 3. I just wanted to let y'all in on what happened with that situation up until this point and a little bit of the information. But even with the Babylonian connection, that's a whole nother video that'll probably be another 10 minutes. And, I like to keep my videos between 5 and 6 minutes. We at about 12 minutes right now, but I had to get that up off me real quick, you know. And I don't know, man. The timing is just crazy and everything with what's going on right now. And I feel like it was either a test or a attack on my spirit to either try to lower my vibration or to test me and see if I would allow my vibration to be lowered. And I'm proud of myself because I kept my cool, I showed love, I maintained that love, and I respectfully bowed out, But yeah, that happened all within this week, leading up till today. And the fucking police been circling my house twice a day for this last week too. I meant to say that in my current events update. I'm pretty much like the only nigga on this block. It's older white folks all around me for real. And they've been circling my block twice a day around the same time every single day. And I don't like it. Shit. Leave me be. But yeah, y'all. That's Total Recall Part 2. I think I'm going to drop a few more videos before the day's out, before tonight when we do our mass meditation and everything. But sending all light, love, and healing energy to all the celestial beings of the cosmos. Mad love.